Why, good morning, you beautiful soul. I missed you so much. And that's one of the most important things this month is really that Thanksgiving and praise, that theme of our satsangs in this inner journey. And it comes back to that understanding of what we're focusing on today, transforming gratitude, our appreciation for this life and this experience, and really transmuting it into action, which is praise. And I always love play on words and things of that nature. And that's really what I've been up to is living that life of praise, just gratitude in action. And it's been magical. A lot of beautiful happenings, a lot of layers peeled back, and that's the amazing aspect of inner looking in this journey that we call life and this exploring this great mysteries, because that there's no end to what we can come to know and realize about ourselves, about others, about existence. And it's all through that simple offering that we give ourselves when we really allow ourselves to just be and explore this inner world we know as self. So that's what I've been up to lately. It's been wild, but life has been very cinematic. And with that, we really just want to dive right back into our theme of this month as we conclude this subtle but profound approach to gratitude. And that's the beauty of this offering this morning, is to really assimilate that understanding of the previous pointers and insights that we've explored already and really manifest them through each and every action that we do. So go ahead and get those last few wiggles out. And as always, I lovingly offer you an opportunity to come back home into the heart. When you hear the first 3 taps of the singing bowl, take a deep inhale with each bell tap. And as the bell rings, release your exhale, transmuting it into a powerful Om. Relax the jaw and allow that A note to resonate. And as you lower and close the mouth, the U and the M will form naturally. Allow yourself to take a nice deep breath in and a big sigh of relief. Simply rest within yourself. Give yourself permission to relax, to let go, to give your full attention to this now, this ever unfolding eternal moment. Resting within yourself. Reassert your position as the observer, as the silent witness, the perceiver of thoughts, emotions, sensations, the listener to these words and sounds, and simply lay back within that movie theater of the mind. With this final tap of the singing bowl, simply shift your attention to the sound of the ringing as it fades into silence. So to allow that subtle separation, that distance to be observed internally as you rest silently, patiently. It's here in these moments we allow ourselves to simply rest, to lay back internally, to see the play of the inner phenomena and the external. From this position of knowing, this position of witnessing, it's this window of awareness that allows us to fully be, to fully express, to fully experience. But ultimately, here it's the perceiver of this reality that we know as self, which creates the experience. For we interpret, we perceive. So it's here we clear all lenses of misconception, of conditioning, of past pains and sufferings. And we transcend, utilizing the power, the radiant light that is gratitude. That is thanksgiving. That is appreciation for every moment in this experience, for all is life, a gracious gift. And it's that subtle approach, it's that dynamic shift that arises internally when we become excited for every breath, where we give reverence to every exhale. And that every beat of the heart is that subtle but gentle nudge back to the remembrance that every slice of now that we get to experience is a precious gift, is a, a gift of love. And that every breath in is that reminder, it's that renewal to this contract of life that we get to experience, that we get to cultivate. Bring yourself back to your youth when you were able to go play at recess. That same exciting and electric feeling that we have for those nostalgic moments is the same that we can apply for everything we do in life, the highs, the lows, the goods, the bads. It matters not. Everything in this life is a gift. And when we operate in such thanksgiving, we transmute our life into one of praise, living in reverence for every slice of now, every moment we get to experience. That's what transmutes. That's what transforms. That's what allows us to transcend. For the simplest yet most subtle and profound practice is that fundamental aspect of praise. For it radiates a different type of trust. It radiates a different type of faith. It allows us to dive deep into this great mystery with that exploration, with that adventure, with that journeyman's and journeywoman's and journey person's heart. It's that craving, it's that yearning, it's these aspirations that we can have that allow us to overcome and conquer anything that life presents us because we change the way we perceive. And that is the power of this Thanksgiving. As explored previously, that attitude of gratitude, when we can fully allow ourselves to receive, life can fully give. And that is the beauty. Mm. Life rewards such patience, such courage, such surrender. For it's that compassion and acceptance to receive all of what life provides us, that we come to learn the many lessons so we can become uplifted, so that we can elevate, and that we can move beyond the past pains, woes, sufferings, and patterns, and enter into the new unknown realms of discovery, of learning, of adventure, of experiencing. One could say that the more cinematic life becomes is directly correlated with that attitude of thanksgiving and gratitude. And we truly bring this recognition to the forefront of our experiencing, That subtle reminder that we always utilize, almost like a mantra to ourselves, that everything is a gift. Everything is a gift. I'm grateful for life. Whatever it is, these affirmations that you can tell yourself within each moment will elevate your experience. For it brings back that subtle reminder of the heart of what is real and what is not, of what is temporary and what is eternal. And when you hold light with that radiant ray of love and hope, life will continue to grace you. And more effortlessly will you dance, no matter the waves, whether they be harmonious or chaotic. You'll guide yourself by the heart. So again, utilize whatever you need to continue to bring this recognition of gratitude into the forefront of your mind. Have it be the lens that you perceive out of and through. For it's this ultimate recognition that allows us to fully assimilate gratitude into every action, every breath, every moment. And when we live with that thanksgiving, that is that life of praise. Fully living in harmony with life, you'll come to see the many beautiful happenings. The magic becomes so much more tangible. The ethereal becomes so much more than just energy of the subtle nature. The synchronicities, those random coincidences, everything continues to rise. Because you come back to the harmony of life, this playground of exploration, this playground of love. And when we come to really see it for what it is, it allows us to come back home to that understanding of the heart. And that again is the ultimate path of gratitude and thanksgiving, as it reawakens and reignites that childlike play, that love for living. Take a deep breath, not through the nose, but through the heart. Focusing on that heart chakra, breathing in from the front of the body and the back as if you have two funnels radiating from the chest in the middle of the back. Take a deep breath in here with a big smile on your face. And simply hold the body filled with that love, with that air, with that prana and chi, allowing it to assimilate through the body. And whenever you are ready, exhale here. Again, 2 more deep heart breaths. In. Holding again, even longer. And releasing. Allow the body to be fully empty of air and breath. And again, one final deep heart inhale in. Continuing to hold. And release as gently and softly as needed whenever you're ready. And simply marinate in that same energy, that same feeling of excitement, of eagerness, of appreciation, of gratitude. Evoking that excited child ready to play and adventure and explore. And bringing that same energy to the forefront of our mind as that energy and that attitude to see and experience all of life, and to remind ourselves as much as we need to remain anchored in that truth, that gratitude. so that we may fully assimilate it into that life of praise. Bring yourself back to a regulated breath. And simply rest in that aura, that radiant light, that energy of appreciation, of thanksgiving, of gratitude. And although it's an excited energy, it's light, it's radiant. And this is where you come back to the simple understandings and mechanics of how gratitude alters your beingness itself. Fundamentally, when we are in that mindset of lacking, we externalize. We seek to gain things from outside of ourselves, to cultivate these feelings, these emotions of security, stability, love, appreciation, fullness. It matters not what we seek, but when we journey outside of ourselves, we are in an energetic deficit. We enter a state of consumption. We are chasing that which is outside of us. But with this radiant light of gratitude, you can feel just that word and the profundity of it radiate. The energy transforms. The energy is completely different. You become that celestial body. You become that star, shining, radiating your light. And as above, so below operates. You become that celestial body just as much as the planets do. You pull, you become a source, a well, a force that things become attracted to. Life begins to present itself to you. As if the moment you walk out the door, things begin to fall in your lap. And that is the true cinematic aspect of how gratitude, that life of praise, will truly transform your life. That when you are appreciative of everything that you experience, life will grace you with that in which you will never see coming, but in the most blessed of ways. And as you continue to grow and cultivate that appreciation, as more and more things happen and validate that knowing, you increase your trust, you increase that faith that you have in the process. So you can dance into the unknown and just know that life will grace you. And when it matters not what is truly experienced, that you love everything that life will give you, it will reward you. It will test you, but it will reward you with a bountiful feast of juicy experiences that will elevate your heart and liberate your soul so you can continue this journey to transcend and explore this great mystery. So give yourself the chance to take a deep breath in and just fall in love with life again. Because gratitude is that ultimate knowing of love, its openness, its acceptance, its compassionate, its understanding, its patient. It responds, not reacts. So align yourself with the harmonies, the radiance that is gratitude. And allow such knowings and notes of thanksgiving to seep into every cell. And the more you fall in love with life, the more that you give yourself permission to live it. The more life can bless you with the many miracles that are awaiting you with every moment and slice of now. So continue to bring yourself into that knowing, that feeling, that energy of thanksgiving. Anchoring your heart, anchoring your beingness itself in that light of gratitude. And consciously knowing that every step, every move, every breath, every moment will be lived through that recognition and lens of thanksgiving, of praise, and that knowing of the heart that everything in life is a gift. Everything, all is grace. And as you continue to bring these energies back into the body, every exhale continues to release tension. Every inhale replaces those energies with that radiant and abundant, joyful light of gratitude. Allowing yourself to simply be that ray of love, that gift to this universe that you are, in alignment and harmony with life as life itself. When you hear the final tap of the singing bowl, take a deep breath in, filling yourself up with all that love, that light, that chi, that prana. And as you exhale, transform that Om into a mighty and powerful proclamation, that shout of the soul for your appreciation, your praise, your gratitude, thanksgiving, all of the love you have for life in this experience, into one divine Om. And as those energies settle back into the being, rest in silence, cultivating your light of appreciation and thanksgiving, and allow that soul shine of gratitude to slowly but surely bring you back into this beautiful gift of life. So you may experience today and the rest of the days and the week, the month to come, and the adventure that always is, to propel you into new understandings, appreciations, and that deeper knowing of love. Take a regulating breath in. Release your exhale. Namaste. So beautiful. So beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I missed you. Happy to be back. And that's one of the most important things about this whole journey of life, really, though, is that giving ourselves the opportunity to rest. That just as much as we get blessed with the many gifts that life will offer us, when we truly assimilate that attitude of gratitude into our beingness, and that life of praise is starting to be danced, when new things arise within our experience, it's always important to give yourself time to integrate. And you can always, have your integration through celebration. That is one beautiful way to do it. And that was also done in the time away. But one of the more important ones too is giving yourself the opportunity to rest fully and just be, to marinate within yourself, to really just take the time to focus on you. Just as much as when you dust, you got to let things settle. And that's one of the things internally that really Thanksgiving allows us to do, because it brings us back into appreciation that we don't have to keep force feeding the experience, that, everything is a gift, and even the rest and the time to marinate in yourself is a gracious gift that life is providing you. And you're creating it yourself in harmony with life. Just as much as we have contraction, we have to have relaxation. There's nothing more powerful than gratitude. Again, because it puts you back in the position to receive the magic. And life will test you. This is one of those ones that life's like, oh yeah, you're really thankful, huh? You're really grateful for everything? For everything? Well, let me give you some 1, 2, 3. Some type of synchronistic, chaotic event. Maybe, I personally tend to have things break. Just random things where I'm like, cool, tight, that's broken now. So that happened to me, and it always happens in threes. At least that's my karma and dharma. Used to be fours, now it's threes. So I'm like, man, we're going down. Cool, take it. So just be mindful that life is always going to test you with something. But it's just that opportunity for you to be like, it's okay. It's a different type of trust. It's like walking straight ahead into an abyss and not knowing where the ground is, but you just trust that life is throwing those tiles underneath your feet with every step. And gratitude allows us to kind of get more comfortable and confident with just living by that trust and faith. It's a tandem parallel path, because the more grateful you are, you have that aspiration and knowing that things are going to work out for the better, that it's okay. You fully accept what is. And then life will kind of see that. And as you propel in that aspect of Thanksgiving, it's going to innately build the trust you have in life, because it's going to be like, oh, we saw how you did that. Let's boom. Give you a juicy little experience playing off of that thing that you handled with grace, right? And that's when stuff starts getting wild. And again, cinematic. It's the best and only really word to use, because this is a divine film. And when you align with it, whew, get ready for some juiciness. That's the beautiful, 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 beautiful gift of life when we live every breath in Thanksgiving. Gratitude through action is praise. I love my play of words. And it truly is the most profound, magical path to that knowing of home. Because you're just going to live one of magic. And I really hope that this month's theme, the different insights and pointers, can help you really cultivate your own light so that you can become that radiant celestial body that just attracts and draws in all these juicy experiences. All is grace. Life's going to test that knowing, but just know that it is beautiful on the other side. So yeah, with that, may the fruit of knowledge offer a seed. And in that seed, may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment, for a tree shall grow. And in its shade, may you find peace, and offer peace to all whom ask. Namaste. I love you so much. Thanks for tapping in. August is going to pop off. Lots of level ups arose in our time apart, which is the longest it's been in a long time. I was a little like, oh my God, satsangs, I miss my satsangs. But I'm happy to hold some space and help you unlock some things. So don't forget, feel free to leave comments, questions, emails in the description, subscribe, like, do all the fancy YouTube stuff. And most importantly, my call to action for you is one that I'm really going to be applying fully. And it's that every moment, every breath, being grateful. And just see how it completely transforms. Because I've been doing it most of the time, most of the day. But I haven't really been like pushing it for every moment. Time to level up. The theme this year has been live love, let go of all assumptions. And that's hand in hand with gratitude. So let's do a little experiment and let's see how much we can change this place, right? Alrighty, I love you so much. Have a great day. Peace.